Audrey Hepburn or Audrey Wood, though both those ladies are well and good, the dismal failures beside the beautiful Audrey too.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 songs that were initially included in a Broadway or off-Broadway musical, but cut either before its premiere or shortly afterward. Some spoilers to come. Number 10, We'll Have Tomorrow, Little Shop of Horrors.
Don't you be frightened, don't be afraid, I'll get us out of this mess that I've made.
First beginning life as an off-Broadway musical in 1982, Little Shop of Horrors was composed by Alan Menken with lyrics by Howard Ashman. It eventually received its cult film adaptation in 1986. Some songs were cut along the way, including We'll Have Tomorrow, a power ballad sung by Seymour and Audrey.
We'll have a family, 3 kids or 4.
This was replaced with the iconic Suddenly Seymour, which became a highlight of the show. A snippet of We'll Have Tomorrow does still remain in the show's finale number. The We'll Have Tomorrow demo was included as a bonus track in the 2003 cast album, so that fans could finally hear this moving number.
We see tomorrow, we've got it made.
Number 9, Congratulations, Hamilton.
Congratulations. You have invented a new kind of stupid, a damage you can never undo kind of stupid, and open all the cages in the zoo kind of stupid. Truly, you didn't think this through kind of stupid.
Lin-Manuel Miranda was firing on all cylinders when he composed the smash hit Hamilton, writing tons of material that never even made it into the show. There is Ben Franklin's introductory song, for instance, eventually performed by the Decemberists.
Do you know who the F I am poor Richard's Almanac, writing Benjamin effing Franklin.
Miranda also wrote an extended version of Hamilton's The Addams Administration rap, of which only Hamilton's expletive was retained in the show.
Oh, behind me, cost it again. Well, the president lost it again. Such a rough life. Better run to your wife if the boss is in Boston again. Let me ask you a question. Who sits at your desk when you're in Massachusetts? They were calling you a dick back in 76, and you haven't done anything new since.
But by far the most regrettable cut was Angelica's longer, extended version of Congratulations, a section of the Reynolds pamphlet. Here, Angelica superbly calls out Hamilton's arrogance and pride in revealing his extramarital affair, with classic Miranda flair.
But that doesn't wipe the tears of the years away, and I'm back in the city and I'm here to stay, and you know what I'm here to do. Angelica, I'm not here for you.
It's a shame that it all had to be curtailed sharply in the stage show, but at least now the fans know the score, literally. Number 8, Making Good, Wicked.
Long, long last, I'm making my way out of here. Erase the past, it's as of today.
Before Idina Menzel was Elphaba, Stephanie J. Block played the part in the workshops. Among the songs eventually cut from the show was Making Good, Elphaba's I Want song, before it was replaced with The Wizard and I.
Help me meet the wizard if I make good.
Unlike the latter, Making Good sounds more traditionally Broadway, especially with Block's crystal clear notes, and features a more interesting rhyme scheme.
When they see I've done, they'll tell me you're so wonderful. We wish back then we'd understood you'd be making good.
However, Making Good is much less grand and dynamic than The Wizard and I. The unlimited motif also works much better in The Wizard and I than in Making Good.
Unlimited, my future is unlimited.
But for a rejected ballad, it's memorable, and it fits Elphaba's musical character well. Number 7, Say a Prayer for Me Tonight, My Fair Lady.
Say a prayer for me tonight. I'll need every prayer that you can spare to get me by.
a legendary musical by Frederick Loewe and Alan J. Lerner, replete with many beautiful songs. My Fair Lady's rejects are also notable. One of them was Say a Prayer for Me Tonight, a favorite of Julie Andrews, who originated the role of Eliza Doolittle.
Pray I'll be Wellington, not Bonaparte.
Eliza was supposed to have sung this to Mrs. Pierce at the night of the ball. Ultimately, though, both this song and a lengthy ballet sequence were dropped and replaced with Lerner's dialogue.
The first act was much too long. There was a ballet that didn't work at all. There were 2 numbers that didn't work, 3 numbers that didn't work. One of them was On the Street Where You Live. They were going to cut that.
Say a Prayer for Me Tonight was eventually reworked in Lerner and Lowe's Gigi, so it was not lost for long.
Say a prayer, and while you're praying, keep on saying, she's much too young to die.
A good melody always finds a way. Number 6, Mama's Talkin' Soft, Gypsy.
Mama's eyes are wide, Mama sees a man.
Mama's letting loose throughout the classic Julie Stein and Stephen Sondheim musical Gypsy, but she also has moments when a softer side emerges, such as during Small World. Mama's Talkin' Soft was written for Baby June and Baby Louise to sing about their mother wooing Herbie, and was meant as a counterpoint to Small World, in fact.
Mama's got a girl, Mama's moving in, Mama's
You're a man who goes traveling,
nodding and winking.
It's a jaunty little melody, catchy in a sly and insinuating way, but it was cut for running time purposes. Also because the actress playing Baby Louise was frightened of the elevated platform on which it was sung. Interestingly enough, the song eventually got a new life as a Petula Clark song in 1959, so all's well that ends well.
Mama's talking soft, everybody run for your life.
Number 5, Boys and Girls Like You and Me, Oklahoma.
My father found it, and he put it into a movie that he was making called Meet Me in St. Louis, and it was cut. And then Mr. Sinatra found it, and he put it into a movie that he was making called Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and it was cut.
This hugely influential Rodgers and Hammerstein musical had a bit of songless shuffling before it found its final form. But did you know that Boys and Girls Like You and Me was intended to be the big second act duet between Curly and Laurie? It's a lovely number, but it didn't have the dramatic oomph that a song in Act 2 needed, so it was cut.
Songs and kings and many things have their day and are gone.
It was replaced with a short but punchy reprise of People Will Say We're in Love. It's a lyrical song, though, in that dreamy Rodgers style. The song eventually found its way into the stage version of Rodgers and Hammerstein's State Fair, so it was eventually heard and appreciated.
But boys and girls like you and me, we go on and on.
Number 4, Travelin' Light, Guys and Dolls.
I'm traveling light, no one's weighing me down. Got my ticket in my pocket and I'm ready to blow town.
When you see two guys singing about traveling light, you can bet that they're singing about some doll. This Frank Lesser musical originally had Sky Masterson and good old reliable Nathan Detroit singing about the attractions of bachelor life.
Traveling light, mister, see what I mean? Got my ticket in my pocket if I don't like your routine.
The only problem was that Sam Levine, who played Nathan Detroit, really struggled with performing the song due to his vocal limitations.
If I was a fool to give to
All right already. I'm just an old woundie. All right already. It's true. So new. So soon. What can you do?
So Lesser cut Travelin' Light right before the premiere at that, and another of his songs, leaving only Sue Me and a little bit of The Oldest Established.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out. So the Biltmore garage is the spot. But the $1,000 we ain't got.
It's a little too long, but it's still a lyrical number with a good string arrangement, and it makes for a good mirror song with Adelaide and Sarah's Marry the Man Today. Lesser was no lesser composer. Number 3, Bring on the Men, Jekyll and Hyde.
There was a time, I don't know when, I didn't have much time for men, but this is now and that was then.
Frank Wildhorn's most successful musical, in typical Wildhorn fashion, has been tinkered with a lot throughout the years. Fans were especially put out when Lucy's flashy burlesque number, Bring on the Men, was cut from the 1997 Broadway production, replaced by Good and Evil.
Evil's the one that is free everywhere. Good is the one that they sell. You must decide which is heaven, which is hell.
Fortunately, all the other productions seem to realize this error, since all of them have since reinstated that song.
So let's bring on the men and let the fun begin. A little touch of sin. Why wait another minute?
Still, a cut song is a cut song, and the only filmed recording of the Broadway production doesn't have it. It's justly a fan favorite, with Linda Etter's powerhouse vocals delivering the song's brassy lyrics with aplomb.
Bring on the
Number 2, Mr. Monotony, Miss Liberty and Call Me Madam.
Playing on his slide trombone in a certain monotone, he was known as Mr. Monotony.
Some good songs just can't seem to get any respect. Irving Berlin's Mr. Monotony was written for, and cut from, the 1948 Judy Garland movie Easter Parade, presumably because Garland's fedora and blacktails outfit was too risque for the film's setting, 1912.
Have you got any monotony today?
He then tried to put it in his stage musicals, Miss Liberty and Call Me Madam, but it was dropped from them too. This comic song about the love doldrums of trombonist Mr. Monotony shows the jazzier side of Berlin, with a good build-up and dynamism. Fortunately, it eventually was heard on the stage in 1989's Jerome Robbins' Broadway. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. The Lady's Got Potential, Evita, because Andrew Lloyd Webber rock with Tim Rice snark is always a winner.
But getting back to Ava, she just saw those guys as steps on the ladder to the ultimate prize. And he goes by the name of Colonel Perron.
Happily Ever After, Company, because it's Stephen Sondheim being both dark and jaunty.
Someone to hold you too close, someone to hurt you too deep, someone to love you too hard, happily ever after.
I Don't Care Much, Cabaret, because this bleakly haunting number gives us chills.
Don't care much, go or stay.
There won't be trumpets, anyone can whistle, because we don't need trumpets to know this song is great.
There won't be trumpets or bolts of fire to say he's coming.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, The Man I Love, Lady Be Good.
Someday he'll come along, the man I love.
The glory of Gershwin is never ending. This song, cut from the 1924 Broadway musical Lady Be Good, is especially marvelous and eventually resurfaced in the George and Ira Gershwin 1927 musical Strike Up the Band, which closed out of town. But great melodies are never left ignored, and the song became a jazz standard sung by countless artists. Among the best is jazz singer Ella Fitzgerald's interpretation, arranged by Nelson Riddle.
And though it seems absurd, I know we both won't say a word.
Like a lot of standards, The Man I Love is a versatile number about a woman's longing for a future love, both sultrily sophisticated and earnestly romantic, with lyrical longing and sly playfulness. Thank goodness the Gershwin brothers didn't shelve this song for good.
The man I love, when he comes my way, I'll do my best, I'll do my best to make him stay.
Which other cut song from a musical do you feel deserves a second listen? Let us know in the comments below.
How could it be a part of yesterday? How could the magic disappear and be gone like crystal, and chiffon?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.